like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth on LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, man. Salute everybody. Y'all press 2 if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. I got a mic check, man. Press 2 if you guys can hear me. We're going to get right into this video today, man. And I appreciate everybody that's tapped in. Salute to everybody that supports the channel. All the people that have been donating to the Cash App, PayPal. People who have subscribed to the podcast. We got over 100 subscribers on the podcast yesterday. So hopefully we get 100 more today. The link is pinned at the top of the comments. And I have dropped more podcast content this morning, and I'm going to drop some more after this video right here. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast and check me over there. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Look, listen. I've told everybody. Yeah, I see y'all can hear me. Salute everybody. I told everybody that the industry, the music industry, and the industry in general is, bro, it's on demon time, man. Everything makes sense to me now. It's crystal clear why so many people accept so many different types of weird behavior and things like that. I told you guys last night, a lot of people is cool with this type of stuff, man. So when y'all see people saying free this and free that, it's because they cool with it. They living this life. They down with that stuff. All that stuff that they see Diddy doing, they don't feel like it's weird stuff and things like that. Now let me tell y'all what's going on. So this woman, or should I say this brother, Amanda Lepore, right? This brother is back in the news on your screen. Now, for you guys who don't know who this brother is, right? This brother is this brother's a transformer who, you know, is I guess a songwriter or a singer, whatever you want to call it, right? Now, what brought this brother to prominence is that back in 2017, now things are going to add up in a second. This brother, there was an article, and a lot of articles that were out based off of something that happened, and I'm going to show y'all something because something just happened again right now. And in this article, back in July of 2017, there were allegations that were suspected. Okay? Now, as y'all can see, even the UK publications are talking about this. The club queen and plastic surgery diva, Amanda Lepore, says he had an affair with now married rapper, and speculation is mounting that it is you know who. You can read it on your screen. Now, at that time, this rapper in 2017 had denied this. But as we saw recently, this rapper that's on your screen have come out making admissions to certain types of relationships that have shocked everybody. He said that he did this and did that, and did this with his brother and did that, and it threw everybody for a whole entire loop. Now I'm going to read this article to you guys, right? Because this man right here has just come back out yesterday and went viral again because this man went on TikTok and said, yeah, I had sexual relations with a rapper in the industry, but I can't say that person's name due to legal reasons, right? This man said that they didn't want to get in trouble for naming the rapper. It all makes sense to me now. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Now we see why so many people in our society have no problem with all the salacious things that you heard over the course of the last 8 weeks. It all makes sense. Now, according to this article that came out July 17th, this is what it says in the Daily Mail, UK. It says Amanda Lepore, the transformer model and plastic surgeon aficionado, says he had an assignation, right, with a rapper who was at that time, but it says now, married, right? Lepore, who became a fixture in the New York nightlife and has been featured in advertising campaigns for Armani Jeans and MAC Cosmetics, released his memoir, Doll Parts, in April of 2017. Lepore has become famous in part for his extreme plastic surgery. In his book, he claims to have had an affair with a rapper. People have speculated that she is referring to Yeezy. Lepore says soon after his liaisons with the rapper ended, he got married. He compared his physique to the rapper's then wife, who would have been at that time, allegedly. I couldn't help but think that his wife had a similar body to me, Lepore said. The hint at the rapper's wife figure has people guessing she's referring to who married Kanye in 2014. Both and Mr. Lepore have an hourglass shape, promoting many to conclude that the rapper Lepore is referring to is Kanye. A friend of Ye denied it, telling the New York Post that's not within the realm of possibility. Lepore's memoir details her life from growing up as a boy in New Jersey, her sex change operation, taking black market estrogen, his relationships with various men, and his plastic surgeries. The coffee table style book has iconic photos of Lepore by David LaChapelle, Marco Ovando, Pierre Edgals, and Roxanne Lowett. His ghostwriter, Thomas Flannery Jr., wrote Doll Parts because, as Lepore told the New York Times, he's only read two books since 1986. Oh, I never read anything, he said. Mostly I look at pictures. So that happened back in 2017. a person close to Ye, denied it. Now, yesterday on TikTok, this brother came back out again, reconfirming that they had a relationship, sexual, with a rapper in the industry. And I will play yesterday what is going viral from what this man said.
I don't want to get in any kind of legal predicament because that's what they told me when I wrote my book.
Let me play it again for y'all.
You can't be arrested.
Hold on. Let me play this again for y'all. Got to play this again. Got to. Because everybody needs to hear this. Let me play this again for y'all. Hold on. Make sure I get it right.
The biggest star you ever had a romantic fling. I can't say what everybody knows. It's true, and he's a rapper. I don't want to get any kind of legal predicament. That's what they told me when I wrote my book.
Are you serious? So this brother said it's true that he was with a rapper. I'm telling y'all something, man. And again, Ye's team at that time, somebody close to him had denied it. But now, years later, in a whole different situation, Ye even came out himself on social media and said that he put his brother's Jimmy Jammy in his mouth, or his cousin's. My bad. He alleged that he put his cousin's Jimmy Jammy in his mouthpiece. Is what you know. Is what he claimed, right? Right. And so again, I will show y'all those claims, right? I will show y'all those claims, right? Now, he came out again. I'm gonna say this again, and this was reported in the LA Times. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put a link. I'm gonna put a link in the comment section so y'all can actually see this article. Let me put it. No, I'm not even gonna put a link. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a picture up here. Cause see, that can show y'all better what I'm talking about. Cause see, y'all about to see. I'm telling y'all right now, man. I told y'all this stuff is powerful. That we're talking about, bro. It's some powerful stuff that's going on, man. And I told you guys, man. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't down with that play, man. I'm not, man. All this stuff I'm hearing about, all this stuff they talking about, bro. I ain't with it, man. Your boy Ticket is not rolling with this, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I told y'all this, man. It's the industry, in my opinion, has a lot of demonic energy. I'm telling y'all this. I'm not lying to y'all, and I'm standing on that. And you can see it. All these people willing to let people who have been accused of some of the most heinous things and say, "No, man, come on, man. We got to free this person." Are you crazy? Are you out your rabbit ass mind? But this is the mentality. I told y'all this. A lot of this, in my opinion, is because these people are getting down like this. Period. See, years later, after his friend denied that whole situation, Ye went off on his own social media and says that he did something with his cousin. Y'all can see the article right there. It's in the LA Times. Back in April 2025. It's right there. Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, was ranting early Tuesday on social media, continuing on what he started Monday with a revelation of sex acts allegedly performed on an unnamed male cousin. Now, this comes back right here. And this brother right here on your screen comes out now saying, oh no, it's true. That relationship is true in the video that have now went viral on TikTok. And y'all gonna sit up here and tell me? It all makes sense to me now. Ticket don't roll like that, man. I can't move like that, bro. I can't move like that, man. That's just not how I get down. You know, and I want everybody to know that, man. Shout out to Igna. Shout out to Lard Donges. Shout out to Jamal Wright. Shout out to Oxys. Shout out to Shakola Washington. All these people with donations in the Cash App. Marlene Williams, Melissa Thaxton, Tara Moses, Famous, Miklos Major, Kimberly Cunningham, Monica Teta, Tara Moses, Pamela Jency, Yolo, Impressed Melanated, Tijuana. Salute to all of y'all in the Cash App with donations that I didn't shout out. And also shout out to Latoya with the donation. She said today is my birthday. Salute to you, Latoya. Happy birthday to you. Much love and blessings to you. You already know what it is. Right? And so this is the type of stuff I'm telling everybody that's watching that's going on. Now, this person says they can't name the name because, you know, they said they can't name the name because, you know, right now, legal issues, stuff like that. They don't want to get no legal trouble, you know. And again, a person close to Kanye West denied that at that time. But then years later, Kanye West comes out saying he did this with his own cousin, male cousin. Come on, man. What is this world coming to, bro? And people, they see Kanye West in the public, salute him. Yo, what's up, yay? What's going on? What's going on? Don't even care about all the things this man have said. All that, bro. These people ain't got no morals, bro. I want y'all to think about this, bro. I want y'all to think about this. None. Peep what I'm saying to y'all now. Because secretly, a lot of people live in that lifestyle, man. Popping peas. Right? Involved in all these crazy, you know, sexual fantasies that they secretly have, exploring. This is the type of stuff these people is on. I'm telling y'all this. And what happens is they get exposed when a situation like this comes up, and you see it, you see them back in this type of foolishness. Now it's exposing. It's showing how people secretly is moving out here. Think about what I said to y'all. Because as they said, it's a lot of people that was at them parties. Now, in this case right here, there are certain different situations, but this is a specific situation they're talking about in the current case y'all see going on, where it has just limited people in those situations. And I'm telling y'all this. And I wondered to myself, you guys, why is everybody being so quiet? I was just thinking about this. Like, you have that many people you was down with in the industry. Everybody can't hate you because all these people were hanging around you. Why didn't nobody get their ass up there and testify? And you know what I thought? I thought about this last night. Not only did I think because people might not want to get, you know, exposed on the stand, but then I went back and thought about what I said. I said, damn. Do the feds, like, because you don't want to get on that stand and start talking and then something that the feds didn't even have involved in this case, but they may have you on. So let's talk about, like, if you're a celebrity and you get up on that stand testifying for Diddy. Oh no, I ain't never seen this. I was around Diddy, this and the third. Oh, so you were around Diddy, right? Okay, so yeah, we got this tape right here. You're on this tape. Now we want to enter this tape into evidence, Your Honor, because this wasn't a part of this case. But since this witness came up here to testify, they opened the door. So since they opened the door, we're gonna walk in this door. Yeah, we have this tape right here. Now, is that you in this tape performing these salacious acts? Because we had that identified as you. It wasn't a part of this original case. But since you wanted to bring your ass up here and testify, I mean, let's get to it. Yeah, let's get the headphones on so the people up there in the overflow room can't hear this. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people are ducking that smoke. But the question is, how many people? And I'm not saying all, because I don't think all cats is getting down like that. But I believe a lot of cats is getting down like this, bro. I want y'all to think about that. Don't think that it's just Diddy beating on his woman, on his woman. Don't think that it's just Diddy using drugs. Don't think that it's just Diddy having these weirdo type of sexual events. He's the one that's being put on display in front of the world. Where did Diddy learn this type of stuff from? And I heard somebody yesterday say, oh man, if that's the case, well, why didn't they lock up the porn industry? No, if that's the case, why didn't Sean Diddy Combs just use his money to start a porn business to where he had legal contracts and things like that and do whatever the hell he wanted to do? See, you ain't going to win that game with me. If them dudes, you want to try to use that and say, oh yeah, it's like his lawyer said, it's nothing but corn. It's corn ticket. No. If he wanted to get into that industry, those people that are in that industry, they have certain contracts, certain regulations that they follow that allow their industry to be legal. If that's what Diddy was doing, why he didn't go the legal route? Diddy could have went all out and just went and got his own corn business. See, y'all easy to beat. You can't hit me with that. You're easy to beat. Diddy had the money, allegedly. He could have went out and started his own production business legally and did whatever freaky thing he wanted to do legally on tape. That's why you have to look at the laws. So when y'all come with that one, that's not going to work against me. I'm too surgical with this thing. Right? Because all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to tell y'all this right now, is Google this, ladies and gentlemen. Right? Right? I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. Right? Please do. Please do. Because I know a lot of people are thinking, man, because see, I don't know, man. That's messed up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, like, bro, I'm gonna show y'all something. All right? I'm gonna show y'all something, okay? Because I asked this question. Right? Because people tried to like tie this up into that. Okay, cool, no problem. Let's go that route. We're gonna go that route right now, right? And then I'm gonna let y'all roll. We're gonna go that route because I'm gonna show everybody something. I want to show everybody something, right? Because this is a conversation that's going to be had, and we're gonna have it right now, right? Diddy is being accused of sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. All these people on YouTube are saying they consented. They was down with that shit, man. They was down with that shit. Come on, Ticket, man. I've seen these lawyers saying it, and this, that, and the third. Why did he hire them? Case closed. Now, let me put this on the screen. Let me put this on the screen. Because I'm finna show y'all something, right? I'm gonna put this on the screen for y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Diddy's case is different. Sex trafficking is different from corn. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. First of all, sex trafficking is done by force, by fraud, or by coercion. And you don't need a pattern of it. So here's the case. A woman can say, yeah, I like it 100 times. But the one time she tells you, no, I don't want to do it, don't do it, I don't want to do it, and you still find a way to lie her, force her into doing it by lying to her, by physically forcing her, or, you understand what I'm saying, by coercion, you going to jail. I mean, you going to prison, point blank, period. That's the part y'all don't understand. So even with all the, and that's the thing that people don't talk about both sides. They don't talk about all the messages where Kathy says she didn't want to do it, where Jane Doe said they didn't want to do it, where they said they were lied to and frauded into doing it. But I told one thing, and then you show up, and this thing got a whole all these men coming in, work as sex workers coming in. Now let's get to this part. Now, let's talk about this. That's the difference between sex trafficking and corn. Now, corn is legal in many states, including in many places, including in the United States, because it's often considered a form of protected speech under the First Amendment, particularly when it doesn't depict illegal activities or involve non-consenting individuals. However, obscenity laws exist to restrict the distribution of corn that lacks serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific value and is considered patently offensive. Let's keep going. Here's a more detailed explanation. Freedom of speech. The key of the First Amendment to the United States Constitution protects freedom of speech, which includes the expression of ideas and content, even if it's sexually explicit, right? So here's the thing. If Diddy was rolling like this, why would he be afraid to express this? If that's how he really was rolling. Okay, let's keep moving. Distinct from, this is very important, y'all see right here, right? Read the second line. Distinct from prostitution. The key legal distinction between corn and prostitution is that corn is typically considered a form of artistic expression, while prostitution involves the exchange of sex for money. Now, here's the difference right here. People are going to say, oh, but that's what corn is. Corn actors get paid to have sex. Yes, they do. But they have license. They have contracts. They have a certain uh, legality that they use to where every single part of what they're doing is consensual. Let me repeat myself again. From the women who perform to the men who perform. Now, you may agree with that industry. You may not agree with that industry, right? Sex trafficking is completely different. Sex trafficking happens by uh, force, fraud, or coercion. That means that every time these people were not willing participants and you move these people across state lines in order to do these things against people's will with force, fraud, or coercion. That is the difference. In the corn industry, these people are signing contracts and they are 100% legally consenting. And that is where I'm telling y'all, people are going to end up completely changing this game, because everybody who wants to get into that type of situation is now going to have to go get into the corn industry. They're literally going to have to do that. They're going to have to get into the corn industry and follow those laws. Right? Because again, let me explain this to y'all again. If I call Karen in the comment section, right? And I say, yo, Karen, come over here, baby. It's gonna be me and you tonight. I just want to be me and you. She's like, yeah, I love you. I just want to be with you. Take it, just me and you. Okay, cool. She comes over here, but I already got in my mind, yo, we're gonna do a freak off. And I've called 2 or 3 escorts already to come over. When she gets here, she's here already. We start doing whatever we do together, and then an escort walks in. She's like, what? You're like, yeah, baby, come on. This is what we're going to do. That's sex trafficking by fraud, because you lied and got her to come under false pretenses to be with you, to fulfill your sexual desires and have sex under false pretenses. That's fraud, right? By force is, let's take what happened with Cassie. She, okay, didn't want to do it. She wanted to leave. You go to the hallway, beat her ass, kick her, drag her by her hair back towards the room, take her phone in her bag to the room so she can't leave because you got her stuff, and you're forcing her to come back into that situation. That's force. Now, coercion. Yo, come through. We chilling. Now, in my mind, my goal is we gonna do a freak off. But under normal pretenses, you probably wouldn't want to do the freak off. But if I get you to pop these pills with me, and I get your mindset and your body into a sexually charged mode, now what have I done? I've coerced you into fulfilling my sexual desires. That is completely different than the corn industry. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm breaking it down to everybody in layman's terms. So I've just explained to you the difference between all those people saying yes, 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 and the times they said no, but were still sex trafficked by the terms of force, fraud, or coercion. It's not hard to figure out. Shout out to Michelle with a donation. Salute to you. I see the 20 spot. Appreciate it. It's not hard to figure it out. I tell people this all the time. This is easy work. Easy work. But you have to be willing to listen and really comprehend the difference. That is the difference right there. See what I'm saying? So I think that everybody needs to really have a deep understanding of what's going on, right? So again, this is the situation. This is the reason why, and that's the difference. So when Diddy's lawyers used that and was like, well, this is just like when they try to use that excuse in the social media and all over the internet, it doesn't work. It doesn't pass the sniff test, because in the corn industry, you don't have to use force, fraud, or coercion. They sign a contract, and you have legal paperwork where you have filed legal paperwork in order to have that type of business. See what I'm saying? And they must say, well, Ticket, that girl, she signed a love contract. Yeah. What's the details of that contract? Does the details of that contract say that she's agreed to be used worldwide, or worldwide for the sex purposes and pleasure of Sean Diddy Combs? Show the terms of the contract. Because if that's what it said, wouldn't Diddy's lawyers have presented that in court? Ding, 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 ding. Right? That would have been the smoking gun right there. What is the terms of the love contract? What did it say? Don't y'all think that if that love contract said that she is at the sexual behest and she gives full permission to Diddy to do whatever he want to do with her sexually, with whoever he want to do, don't y'all think they would have showed that contract in court? Make it make sense. Nobody's asking these questions in public. So now you guys are seeing the aftermath of the aftermath, right? Y'all are seeing this, right? So now let's get to this, right? And let's talk about what's going on in the courthouse, okay? Now, in the courthouse, um, a lot of stuff just went down, right? So um, they're back in, the jury is back there, doing their thing right now. You know what I mean? So we're still waiting on the jury to come back. They're still deliberating. Okay. You guys definitely let me know what y'all think, and we appreciate everybody and salute to everybody. All right. So I'll holler, and I'll be back in a little while.
All right, you guys. So we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do. Stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.